Tada! And we are live. Good afternoon. Ooh. Okay, just like just like I would say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time zone it is you're joining us from today, but good afternoon, Nigerian time, right? Welcome to another episode on Wittychat Live. And trust me, it is a conversation, it is a chat with trusted people in real estate industry or sector. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? How is your family? Yes, I should ask. How is work? How is everything going at your end? And how is the weather today? Yes, today is Good Friday. And Good Friday all over the world is a day where Christians and believers in the coming, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. It's a day where they commemorate, where they reflect and celebrate the death and okay, generally, Easter season is meant to celebrate the sacrifice of Jesus Christ's death on the cross. So I don't even know. I've been thinking about it honestly. Can we say Happy Good Friday or not? Or we should just stick at it's Good Friday. You can please drop your comments on that in the comment section once you join us. Thank you so much to everyone joining us right now. My name is Dorcas Adejoro, and again, I would say I'm your favorite chat host any day and any time. So welcome. To those of you that have joined us um before now on this chat, you would have noticed I say something like, yes, this is the session, right? And it's supposed to be your favorite chat. No other chat is supposed to be able to beat Wittychat Live on your YouTube channel or interface. Yes. Why? Because we're able to bring you valuable content. We're able to bring you motivational stories of people that have, made marks in the industry called real estate. So this chat is proudly sponsored by Wittyville Properties. Just like I would always say again, Wittyville Properties is your trusted and your go-to brand for anything real estate, landed properties in Lagos and in Ogun State, Nigeria, at least for now. Yes, we can boast of those two states. So Wittyville Properties is your go-to brand for anything real estate. So just in case you have a vacant plot or plots of land and you're wondering how exactly do I even know how much this land is right now in this current situation, this current economy, stick with me because I have some DIYs for you, right? I have DIYs on how you're going to estimate the value of your vacant plot of land. Emphasis on vacant, right? It has to be vacant. So stick with me. And sometime soon during the show, you're going to be hearing and getting tips from me. You know now, I don't come here empty-handed. So yes, that's one. And two, if you have one money somewhere, I think the last time on the show, our guest was talking about having money somewhere and you don't know what to use it for. Don't worry. Today I've come with solution for you. So if you have 45,000 naira in your bank somewhere, it's salary week. Hello, it's salary week. If you have 45,000 naira somewhere in your bank and you're wondering, what can I do with this money? Don't go and use the money to chill. Oh. Please invest. That's what the world is doing right now. So also, if you're in that category, just stick with me, right? I'm taking you on a journey of value. So stick with me and ensure that you pay attention. Pay attention. So thank you so much to everyone that has joined. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share this link with someone you know that needs this. And do not forget to drop your comments. Drop your questions in the chat box because our guest is ready. So just before I bring up our beautiful guest, her name is Eniola Faleke. And I'm going to leave the story for later because I love Shalaye a lot, but I'm going to leave that for later. Right. So I thought to share something and it is related to, our chat focus for today. Right. So there's a place I usually visit to get groceries, and there are two, what's it called? There are two attendants one male and one female, right? One male, one female. Please stay with me. The male is always very, hi, welcome, thank you so much for joining, coming to shop with us, blah 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 blah. He picks up random conversations, and it's just not me. It's not just with me, but with all the customers. And then there's a female attendant who is just always, this is the amount. No, we don't do that here. She's just always carrying a straight face, and I'm always wondering. I think my friend even asked her on one of those days that, is everything okay? Like, are you fine? Why? Because of her countenance, because of her face. So I came across a quote online. So I want you to respond to the question when you join us. Who do you think would be able to bring back customers? Is it the male attendant that is always smiling, or the female attendant that just puts up a face? I don't know. People will say, what if she has things she's going through? Yes, we all have things we're going through, right? But sometimes, okay, I'm already giving you the answer. Please send in your comments, send in your responses, send in your answers. Who do you think would be able to drive more customers to that shop, to that store? Based on this narration I just gave. So there's a quote I'm also going to share. It's by Michael Midler, and it says, success in real estate comes down to two factors. Success in real estate comes down to two factors. One, taking care of your customer. That's number one. Emphasis on taking care. Who are you taking care of your customer? And the second factor is valuing your customer. Success in real estate comes down to two factors: taking care of and valuing your customer. But do you think this has to just do with real estate? So before I continue all the plenty paparazzi, I'm going to just bring my guest in, and you're going to be seeing her just right about now. Hi. Hello. Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
good
Good afternoon.
afternoon. Good
Hi.
afternoon.
Hi. You're welcome to Wittychat Live. How do you feel to be here? It's good to see you.
Ah, I feel super excited. Um, I don't know. I'm just happy to be here, to share tips, for everyone that is willing to go into the real estate space.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm
fantastic.
excited.
I get ready. Just like I mentioned, yes, energy. Just like I mentioned earlier, her name is Eniola Faleke. So we're going to be asking her questions. In case you have questions for her, basically on how to grow your customer base, what you're supposed to do, what you should do, blah blah blah. She's going to be answering all of your questions. Just leave your questions in the chat box, and don't forget to share this link. It is a Good Friday, so you have to be good, right? Share the link. So, my first question for the beautiful guests here on my screen this afternoon. Please help us. Let us meet you, ma. Let us meet Eniola Faleke. You can share the tip. Let's help us to meet.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so like you said, my name is Faliki Eniola Olatu.
Hmm.
I'm a customer service professional, a chartered customer service professional. That
Hmm.
chartered is very important. A chartered customer service professional. I'm also a salesperson. I'm
Hmm.
the liaison officer between the company, and the clients.
Hmm.
I double up also as a realtor. I sell
Wow.
land. I sell
Wow.
house. I
Wow.
sell investments. I sell
Wow.
agriculture,
Wow.
So that is me. I finished from Federal University of Agriculture, Belkuta. I studied computer science, but
Hmm.
don't ask me why I'm not a Texas. Because most times when I tell people that I studied computer science, sometimes I don't even like to say it because they'll be like, computer science, realtor, real estate, customer service. How do they relate? And I'm like, please,
Hmm.
I just have passion, for people management, and that was it for me.
Hmm. So I have a question on this, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it in my pocket till later. I have a
Okay.
question on this. So I think the next question I'm going to be asking. I'm sure everyone joining us would also have this in their mind that how, okay, you studied this, how did you eventually end up in the real estate space? So tell us your entry story into the real estate industry.
Okay, so prior to working in my present company, which is Pertinence Group, I worked with a financial institution,
Okay.
Access Bank to be precise. And we know bank jobs now. You will not have time for yourself. And then it wasn't a it was a contract job, and it was really stressful. You get
Mm,
so I decided that omo, I cannot wait. I cannot even last long
mm,
in this industry. Though it was very interesting because it was a call center job, and everything still boils down to you attending to clients' queries, making sure that your customers' queries and complaints are attended to. So
mm,
I was still enjoying it, but the stress was not from here. Like the stress was so much. You had to run shifts upon shifts. And then sometimes when my mates are sleeping, when everybody's sleeping, I'm attending to a customer, like I'm on night shift.
wow.
And then you cannot sleep. You cannot be dozing while you are talking to somebody. So it
Mm,
was really stressful for me. And then I got the real estate job. At first, that was in 2021. I was like, God, how am I going to survive? Because all my clients they were not physical, right?
mm,
I spoke to them over the phone. But here I am, like, in
mm,
short, if a customer comes angry, I have to be ready because you'd have working clients. And these are people that you cannot when I was talking to people over the phone, I can't
mm.
tell how they are feeling. Like I can't see their reaction.
Yeah,
Do you get?
yeah.
But this is a place where they will come to you physical, like you are seeing them.
Hmm,
You, in short, from their countenance, you already know what they want. You already know how they feel. Do you
mm,
understand? And
yeah.
coming into real estate, I was new to everything real estate. I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Mm,
I was just like, somebody will say commission. Somebody will say 300 square meter, 600 square meter. And really, in short, the first week that I got the job, I had to learn all the terms, like, because you're going to be talking to clients. You don't want them to know that you are new on
mm,
the job, right? You don't want them to know that you don't know anything about the product. You have to learn the product. So for
mm.
that first 1 week or 2 weeks, I was made to put a call across to almost all the customers. So it was from them I was getting to know some of these things. And maybe after a call, I'll go and meet so person. Please, what do they mean by this? What do they mean
Mm.
by this? And so I was getting myself familiarized with. And in less than a month, I was familiar with almost all the products and services. That when I
Wow.
even make calls to clients, I could tell them that this is what it is, this is what it is, this is how you would do it. So
Mm,
it was a very easy, and when you have passion for something, you're quick to learn about that thing. You're quick to adapt to whatever the stuff entails. So it was a very easy stuff for me. Like I didn't
mm,
used to attend to customers or like walking customers before, but this is me talking to someone. Even some people, they will tell you, "You are new on the job, Labi. I've not seen your face before." But then I
mm,
didn't let that, I didn't let it show
mm.
that I was new on the job. I was affirmative with whatever I was saying. Like I knew what I was saying. Do you understand? So coming into real estate it was a very easy journey for me. And I think it's been 3 years now, and it's been a wonderful experience so far.
Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. You just answered my next question, but it's fine. It's okay. It shows that we're in this together. So my next question for you would be currently, I know you already mentioned at the start, but just run us through, I want to call it your average daily routine. So you mentioned that you serve as liaison between the company you currently work for and their customers, right? So on an
Yeah.
average day, How many customers do you get to maybe physically attend to? How many queries do you get online? How many? Just run us through what's the, I don't want to say the process, or what the core of your current role is.
So, as a customer service representative, you have multiple channels of communication. So,
Okay.
aside from the working clients, you have queries from your email, you have on your WhatsApp platform. And for the company that I work for, we have realtor engagement. So we have marketers, people that go out to, help us market our product and bring in clients for us. So
No.
you have those people on WhatsApp, you have their clients also on WhatsApp, you have them on your social media. So there are different channels you get where you attend to queries. So you can be on a call with a client and a working client will just come in. You have to attend to both of them. So you are multitasking, right? So you just have to tell the working clients that, hold on, please. I'm on a call with a customer. I'll attend to you as soon as I'm done. Finish whatever you have with the person that is on the phone, right? And then you attend to your working clients. So for me, when you come in the morning or when I get to work in the morning, you check your email if there are pending queries. You check all the channels that you have. You check your WhatsApp if you have pending queries from the previous night, that you left unattended to or from the previous day. You check your WhatsApp, you check your social media handles if they're, though we have people that handle social media, but you know, as the customer service representative, they still come to us for some informations that they probably need. So you just have to know how to, attend to all of these queries from all the various channels at the same time, because as a customer service representative, every other person in the department feels like you are the brain box of the company. Like you are the one that knows everything about the
Actually.
company. Yes. So the finance team is coming to meet you. What is this and what is this? And you have to give the accurate answer because they will work based on whatever feedback you give them. The technical team is coming, okay, what is this? Everybody's coming. So they feel like you are the
Yeah.
brain box. And you should also, yes, have a knowledge of all the products, everything that is in it entails, everything that is in it entails. So on a normal day, just check all your channels, all the available channels that you can get clients from. Attend to them, be prompt. Don't leave any message unread, except if it's a query that is beyond your table, like you have to meet other teams to get information or answers to that. But let the client know that you are working on it and then you get back to them, as soon as possible. So that's what I do basically almost every day. Just make sure that you attend to your clients promptly. Yes.
Wow, fantastic. So for everyone that is just joining us, because I noticed that some people just joined. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Wittychat Live, a chat with trusted people in real estate. And with me today is our beautiful guest, Eniola Faleke, who is sharing a story on how she was able to transit into real estate from a computer science. I don't say back. Right. My next question, I'm taking you gradually. We're already moving up, up, up. My next question for you right now is, how did you make your first sale?
Hmm.
And what key factors did you know in your knowing of knowing? What factors, what tricks did you pull that helped you close this sale?
Dorcas, commission is sweet though. Ah, see, when you know what it is,
Oh,
what's that word now? When you know what is in it for you, mm,
hmm,
you will do everything possible to close a deal. So
hmm,
for Pertinence Group, we don't just sell land, like I mentioned earlier, we sell investments. So my first sale was investment. right? And as small as it is, awoof money, they say the sweet belly. So, but it's not totally awoof because you worked for it. Like you have convinced this client, made he or she see reasons why they should invest, and then at the end of the day, you have been able to convince the client, and the client has now, bought into the investment and has now invested. And then you are getting reward for your investment, for their investment, not even your own investment. Now you are getting rewarded, for talking to them, for all your efforts. Then this investment offer came, and then for the company I work for, they don't just say because you're a staff, you have to work only for the company, and then the salary you get is just what you get. If there's a product that they're selling, you can also sell the product and also get your commissions just like every other marketer would also get. And so it was open to everybody. And then I told my sister, I told, I put it on my WhatsApp, I put it on my LinkedIn, I put it on
Everybody.
my Twitter, I put on my Instagram, and then I was getting DMs, I was getting requests, and people were like, tell me more. And, being the customer service representative, I had like the first knowledge. So I was giving them everything, I was sending them flyers, I was sending them everything. And then people be like, okay, what's the link? I'll send them my link, and then they will invest. Ah, and as they are investing, you'll be seeing your commission in your wallet. You'll be like, okay, it's adding up. It's adding up. It's adding up. Okay, when it's like this so amount, I would withdraw it. And then you withdraw, and then you see the money in your local bank account and be like, is this real? Hey, I mean, no. So it was really a big deal. And I was really excited because it wasn't just you selling land. Like you can also make sale and get commission selling investments, selling agricultural investments, selling land investments. I made a sale for the company and I was really happy about it, though the commission didn't come to me, it went to the company. But when you're happy that you can close a sale, do you
Yes.
get? And you can brag about it that I've closed this sale, I closed this deal, I made so amount for the company. If you add it to your CV safe, people will be like, yes, this is what this person is capable of doing. This person is capable of making so and so amount for this company. Oh, they're having this second thought that this person is going to be valuable. Do you get?
Yeah.
So my first sale was in investment, and it was sweet. It was sweet because it made you realize that you cannot do all of the talking in vain. Like you always have a reward for getting a client who is really interested, but you must have product knowledge for you to be able to accomplish all of those things. Because imagine a situation whereby you are finished posting and then somebody is now asking you a question about it and you cannot answer. The person will be
Actually.
like, this one does not know what you don't know what you are selling, you don't know what you are doing. And then they will just move. And maybe at that particular time, the person has the money and the person is ready to drop their money. And that is how you just lose that customer. So you need to have a product knowledge before you now start selling, right?
Wow.
Have all of the informations that you need to sell. Even if it is land that you are selling, know where the land is located. Go for inspection by yourself. Let the clients know that you have been there. You know what you are selling. Have pictures. Have the product knowledge firsthand, that when they wake you up like this, you can easily give them all the information that you're asking for, because people are looking for trust. And if they cannot trust you with this is money that we are talking about,
Yeah.
do you understand? It's very hard for people to drop their money with someone that they don't trust. So they need to get that trust from you. And for you to win their trust, you need to know what you're selling. You need to know what you are doing. So commission is sweet though, for you. Anyone that wants to go into real estate, just have it at the back of your mind that there's a reward. There's a reward. So
Oh,
that's how I made my first sale. It was an
fantastic.
investment. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing. I mean, this even speaks to people that follow up one day and then the next day they're tired and they're like, whoa, I've sent the man flyers, I've sent the man everything, he's not responding to me, I've left him. Oh. What would you have to say about that?
You cannot be tired though. When you know that my money is in your hand, you cannot be tired. See,
Wow.
one thing about this real estate space is consistency. So you might have a client that you have been talking to over time. The person might not buy from you at that moment. But the fact that the person is seeing your consistency, every time you're talking about this product, you're sending videos, uploading videos, talking about the reason why they should invest, you're just consistent every day. You're posting, they enter Facebook, they are seeing your post, they enter Twitter, they are seeing your post, you know. One day when the person's money is ready, the person would reach out to you, right? The person will reach out to you. And once you are able to successfully convert that person to an actual customer and you have satisfied the customer, the person will refer you. The person will refer you to his community of friends, his network. And it might just be that one customer, that will make you a billionaire.
Yes,
It
so
might just be just that one person that would
yeah.
make you a billionaire. So you never can tell, you cannot get tired. Because even me, I know that if you make sale, I will get commission. And
Hmm.
even aside from the commission that I would get,
Hmm.
you also would benefit because it is whether you are investing in land or land banking, it is not for my own personal use. It is
Yeah.
for your own good. Lands are appreciating fast these
Very
days,
fast. Yes.
very fast. Do you
Yeah.
understand? And also, even if it is investments that you know that you kept one money that is growing somewhere, no bank can give you that kind of investment returns. So everything is still for your own. Me, I will chop my commission, and that will be the end of it. Commission will finish. I'll be looking for another client. But you that
Actually.
you bought this land and you have invested in this land, you know what is in it for you. You know that in the next 2, 3 years, the value of my land would have increased.
Yes.
Let me tell you this funny thing. We have an estate that um we bought in 2021. People bought it for 4.5 million, 6 million, depending on the square meter that you buy. And then people are coming in 2023, 2024 to resell that land, and you'll be amazed how much they are selling that land now.
Hmm.
That land
Goodness.
is going for, in short, the least that I've heard that people are selling that land is 40 million naira for a plot. A plot of land that they bought for probably highest 6 million naira in the
What?
space of 3 years. Yes,
Wow.
yes,
Hey,
in the
hey.
space of 3 years.
Goodness.
So for the realtor that sold that land now, the person has taken the commission and has forgotten. But for the client is seeing the he's seeing the value of that land now.
Hmm.
I didn't think that I was going to sell the land even 15 million in 2 years, but look at how much they are selling it now. The least that that land is going for is 45 million naira. So
Wow.
you can imagine. So you cannot be tired, even as a client. You know what is in it for you when you invest in real estate. And even as a realtor, as a marketer, make your clients see the reason why they should. And make sure that the process you make the process easy for them, before purchase and after purchase. You don't just leave your clients after they have purchased from you. You have collected your commission, you have gone, you will now leave them on their own. I have a marketer that would go as far as gifting his clients on Christmas Day,
Wow.
visiting them on New Year Day, just send random messages. And I do that a lot to some of my clients. I'll just tell them, thank you so much for trusting me. Let's do this again this week. Just ways of encouragement. You might not have the money to buy them gifts, even if I would encourage that on some occasions, buy them gifts. Appreciate them. Let it not be like it's just you just collect their money, and then leave them to you just leave them to eat like that. Appreciate them. Sometimes sef out of the blues, don't even ask them for anything, don't throw any product at them, just greet them, ask after their families. It
Mm,
shows that you have them at heart. Do
mm,
you understand? So these are the extra miles that you can also go, to retain these clients. Because they know
mm.
that you're not just selling products to them, you also
Yeah.
value them, you care about them, right? So, and sometimes maybe it's just that act of
Mm,
kindness that they will just be like, wait, what do you do again? You say, okay, there's this one of my friend, though, and out of the blues, you never can tell. So,
mm. Wow. I don't think I've ever heard this perspective of um buying a land, why you should buy the land, what is in it for me and versus what is in it for the customer. Like this is the simplest version of this I've heard, and I honestly understand it better. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. We've had a lot of comments, right? So thank you so much, Oluwatoyin Faleke, for joining us. Thank you, Dabiri Oyin. I see you. Thank you so much. We also have Yanoluwa Famuriwa here. Thank you. Dabiri Oyin says, thank you for that. I just dropped a message for my client. My money is in his hand. Yes, so once
yes,
we are
so these
done,
clients have your
I'm going to go
money.
and enter people.
They have your money. Don't forget that.
Yes, and Oluwatoyin Faleke says build relationships. Honestly, we can't overemphasize on the importance of building connections and relationships with people. It's not until you need something for somebody before you talk to the person. So it is our season to do better as people that want to make sale, right? It's not even restricted to real estate. Honestly, if you are joining us and you are, as long as you are selling something, you are selling your personal brand, you are selling a product, you need these tips. They are not even tips anymore. You need this class. This is already a class. Eniola Faleke, you've been taking us on different courses right now. So thank you so much for answering that. My next question for you is, I know that you are a chartered customer success or service personnel or professional, like you mentioned, emphasis on the chartered. So in case you don't know, you're hearing customer, customer, customer. That is what she does. Anything customer service. Please. Eniola Faleke is your new plug. So my next question is,
Yes.
what does customer service mean to you? Like personally,
Hmm.
you have any guiding principles that maybe you've gotten to practice firsthand, or you have heard someone talk about and you were also able to inculcate, or you picked up from a book, or you were just going on the road, or you visited a store one day and the way someone attended to you, you're like, nah, this is not. So what is customer service to you in a very short time, because our time is moving very fast and I'm
Okay. So to me, customer service is rendering support, right? From the beginning, in short, from before the person makes a purchase from you, all
mm-hmm,
through to the end of the process. And
mm,
making the process very easy and seamless for them.
mm,
So you don't have to make your services complicated,
mm,
right? Because it's not everybody that uses your products that is tech savvy, right?
mm,
Most people don't know how to use phones.
mm,
So how can you make your products and services seamless for these people? They would want to come back to you, right? To purchase that product and also refer you to people. So customer service is providing support for me, is providing support to people and making the support that you render to them very seamless and easy. Like you
wow,
are not making life difficult for them.
mm,
You're not making life difficult for them. And over time, I've been to malls, I've been to stores, I've been to eateries where you have customer service attendants,
mm.
carry face as if no,
Ah,
it's only them that who is after their life in this part of the in this economy. And just like the example that you gave earlier between the guy and the girl, I
Yeah.
don't know why my gender people are always carrying face like this, right? Because as a customer service personnel, you're supposed to always wear a smile. That's even the
Mm,
first thing.
mm,
Because your impression matters a lot. First impression. So a customer is walking up to you and you're all gloomy.
mm.
Maybe they've annoyed you from home. You are now bringing the annoyance to the
You can
office. My
not
dear,
just themselves. I'm just expressing.
keep that
I'm
annoyance. Drop it at home. Drop it at home, oh, please. And wear a smile. If you're wearing a fake smile, a customer would tell. A customer will know. Do you
mm,
understand? A customer would know if you're wearing a fake smile. So just try as much as possible to wear a smile. In short, if the client was angry from where it was coming from before, your smile can make a difference.
yeah.
Your smile can make a difference. So wear a smile and then attend to the client. I remember something. There was a client that came to me and said she's coming to fight. That was the first thing that she came. That was the
Wow.
first thing that she said. She said,
Wow.
this you people, I'm coming to fight you people. And I just smiled. I said, Mama, you will not fight with us. So instead, you will smile before you leave this place. And she just calmed down. She felt relaxed. And then she told
Mm,
me what happened. And at the end of the day, it wasn't even a big deal. Like it was something that we could solve in less than 5 minutes. And when she
wow.
was leaving, she said, I thought I was going to raise my voice. I thought I was going to scatter this place. I thought I was going to spoil everything in this place. But really, you just made me calm. And I'm like, Mama, you see, I told you when you walked in that you are going
Mm,
to leave this place smiling. My clients cannot come here angry or angry with me, right?
mm.
So customer service for me is just making the process seamless and easy for my clients.
Wow. Hey. As in, even the what's it called? The ambience or your aura is very. You're just looking very calm, very cool. Like hi, hello. Wow, this is a customer service personified human being. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
Dorcas Faleke says we all love a good customer service. I mean, who does not? You're coming from under the sun and you're going to buy something at a store and the person attending to you is still acting up. But the money you want to pay, it can
It's
be
my money I
very
want to pay you, and you're squeezing your face.
right.
No. No,
Wow.
like you would even
Wow.
first be discouraged. You rather go and meet someone that is more approachable. Do you
Hmm.
get? You rather go and meet someone that is much approachable. That's why I said your facial expression
Hmm.
matters a lot. If you are going through a lot and you put it on your face, your customer will know, your clients will know, and they would rather not trust you with their money.
Hmm.
Do you understand? They would rather meet somebody that is more approachable, accommodating, wears a smile, and they'll be like, okay, this person carries a good aura. Let me trust
Hmm.
this person. But if you're
Yeah.
all gloomy, you're carrying face up and down, my dear, you are liable to lose potential clients. You are liable to lose potential
Now,
clients.
enough said. Eniola Faleke has dealt with my question, my opening question, and she has really answered the next question already. But I'm still going to ask another one.
Oh,
So, how
wow.
about people are faced with clients digitally? We're in a technologically driven age where you don't have to come to my physical office. It's fine. Let's just talk. Let's chat on WhatsApp. Let me call you on the phone. How would you advise people like that to make first impressions, to be able to build trust regardless of the distance, regardless of even geographical locations? What would you say to that? What tips would you give people that have virtual customers?
So for people that have virtual customers, I think that you can tell a person's body language on the phone,
Hmm.
right? You can tell a
Hmm.
person's body language. Then the tone of the person's voice, you can also tell as a customer. So, for
Hmm.
example, I'm talking to a client and I'm slouching on my chair. It will tell in the tone of my voice.
Wow. Even
I'm
through
talking to
text.
a customer and I'm munching something, I'm eating. It will
Ah,
tell in the tone of my voice.
yes.
Or I'm talking to a customer and I'm sounding uninterested, or I'm sad, or I just finished crying. It
Hmm.
will tell in the tone of my voice.
Hmm.
So even if the client wants to purchase a property from you, the person will
Hmm.
first be having doubts that, wait, first, is this person okay? Can this person handle what I'm here
Come.
for?
Hmm.
So, whether you're talking to someone on the phone or
Hmm.
you have working clients, I think that is almost just the same thing. The only thing is you cannot see their reaction,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
But your body will tell, the tone of your voice will tell.
Hmm.
So, as a customer service representative, that you are probably, you answer digitally, you are not seeing your clients face to face. I think that you should work on your tone, the tone of your voice. You know, my supervisor will say, even when you're on the phone, smile.
Hmm. Hmm.
Even when they cannot see you, wear a smile, because it
Actually,
would also tell in the tone of your voice.
wow.
So, a client that you are, sitting uprightly, talking to, wearing a smile, sometimes if you build a rapport with the client, it's not every time that you are very serious and professional. When you build a rapport with the client, it brings this form of closeness, even
Hmm.
over the phone. Even over the phone. There are times that, you start professionally, and at the end of the day, you and the customer, you will just laugh about maybe a joke or something. And then it will just give this client this confidence that, anything that happens, I can always call this person back. I can always reach out to this person. So whether you are talking to them virtually or you are talking to them physically, I think it's just almost the same thing. It's just almost the same thing. Just wear a smile, talk to them in a calm voice, when they are shouting at you, if you're talking to an irate customer, just stay calm and listen to what they have to say and provide solution. That is what they are after.
Wow.
That is what they want.
Wow.
So that's basically it. There's
Please,
practically no difference.
please, if you agree with me right now that Eniola Faleke is doing justice to all of these questions, please kindly let us know in the comments. Because because I don't want to be the only one thinking that such no really. Your responses have been very profound, right? Because they cut across industries. It's not just particular to the real estate sector. It cuts across industries, finance, customer services. Wow, the course that should be studied.
It's a course
Right.
really, and it is not just for customer service professional. Everybody has a product that you're selling. Everybody is a customer service
Mm-hmm.
representative, regardless of what you do, because you're
Mm,
offering a product
mm,
that's a product or a service that somebody else needs. So it is
mm.
how you put it out to them that really matters. So it's not just
Mm.
for real estate industry. It's not just for people that work in the mall attendants. It's
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
everybody.
Wow. Wow. So I had a question honestly on how to handle difficult customers, and I think you already spoke on that, right? You already
Okay.
answered the question where you even gave practical example, and I didn't even ask you the question. You see, so people are in the comments, or our people in the comments, they are saying that the lack of case says too much knowledge and experience. Right, I
Um,
agree a lot, and then that WordPress girl says Eniola is good. She's good. She's really good. Eniola is good. And then someone else, Iyanoluwa Famurewa says, yes, so they agree. Everyone is agreeing with me when I say that I guess shows today has phenomenal knowledge about customer service. And that WordPress girl says, some clients are actually not easy to deal with though. Hmm. So I think I should ask you this. What hmm, what has been your experience? What's the toughest customer you've had to handle? And how were you able to manage that situation? Did it blow up? Did you go out of hand? The way you were able to handle the woman that already told you upfront that I'm coming to come and fight. You know that customers will never tell you. They don't use to, they will just come and then you're hearing noise. I'm like, hey, God, I beg. So have you had any experience like that? And how were you able to handle it?
As a customer service representative, you need to be ready for any kind of customers. You need to be
Hmm.
ready for them. So there was this day I was I think it was one of the first few months that I started working, and this customer came. She wanted to do a resale. She wanted to sell her property, and okay, there are some processes. You get all the documents, get the file. And I got the document I needed to get from her, and the next thing was to check with our own record and see if it was it was valid and all that. So I was at that process, and she was there getting already impatient. This is a woman that just walked in like 5 minutes ago, and we have not even spent 20 minutes. And for that kind of situation, it wasn't just going to be a very quick transaction. So I just told her that she should calm down. I collected everything. And being that I was new on the job, I wouldn't say I was slow. I was not slow, but it was looking like she was just very impatient. Probably she was going somewhere and she was getting late, but it didn't even seem like, because at the end of the day, she used like almost 1 hour.
Wow.
And so I got on it, and then I started, and then she started shouting that, hey, I know that you are new here, give it to somebody that has been here, give it to someone that knows about the job. That why am I stalling on it? What am I even doing safe? I know that I don't know my job, I should give it to somebody that knows the job.
Oh,
I said, ma,
wow.
I'm trying to help you here. And I
Hmm.
need to verify all of these documents before I move it to the next team that will work on it. That allow me to do my job, ma. She said, no, you cannot tell me that. She started shouting and raking, and everybody started looking at her. What's going on in your life? Why is this customer shouting at me? So I'm just looking at I don't know why she's shouting. Oh. And then so my supervisor came, and then she collected it from me. And then the same thing I was doing was what she was also doing. There was no difference. And then she now started shouting, and I just went to sit. I gave it to my supervisor and I went to sit. I said, apologies for that, ma. My supervisor would take it up from there and she would continue. And then she just kept quiet. At the end of the day, my same supervisor too, she has to do her due diligence, took it and then started doing all what she has to do, looking for the file and verifying the payment and all that. And then I just sat down, and then I was just, she was in front of me, sat in front of me, and then I was attending to other clients. So she saw the way I was attending to other clients, and I think she felt remorse.
Hmm.
And at the end of the day, she now came to meet me. She was like, that, what's your name? I said, my name is Eniola. She said, you just started working here, right? I said, yes, ma. That not quite long. She said, that see, I'm really sorry for how I because she saw the way I was attending to other customers, and she felt that she shouldn't have, raised her voice, or and then she came to meet me and then she apologized. I was like, ma, I was trying to assist you and, make it even easier for you, because my supervisor that went to me, she also has other things that she's supposed to attend to. But if you felt that you didn't want a new person to undo your transaction, it was fine. That was why I gave it to my supervisor. Maybe because if you're familiar with her already, she'll be able to attend to you more. And then she came to meet me. She was like that she's very sorry. She didn't
Wow.
mean to flare like that and all. And I said, no, that is fine. That I didn't take offense. That no problem. And due to that, today, that same client, we are best of friends. Like, there's nothing that she wants to
Ah,
do in that company that she will not call me first. After that day,
wow.
she started calling me, and then she was saying, Eniola, how in short, when she gave birth, she sent me. her pre-wedding baby bump. She sent me an invite for the naming ceremony. Like, we developed a very close
Wow.
relationship after that time.
Wow.
So I don't irate customers, there's a reason why they are irate, right?
Mm,
What you need to do is to sit down and listen to them and prefer solution.
mm,
When
mm,
they perceive you to be someone that, you are always gloomy, reluctant, maybe you're just doing it because you just have to do it, or because you just have to be at work, they will know.
mm,
But if they know that you want to attend to them genuinely and you have their interest at heart, even
mm.
somebody that is irate self will calm down and be like, wait, why am I even shouting at this girl? Why am I even why am I even all over this girl? Like, it's not as if the problem came from her. She's not the one that is actually holding my money, but she's trying her best to help me to solve this problem. And then they would
Mm,
also realize by themselves, even without you, responding to them, they realize by themselves that, okay, and I shouldn't have reacted this way. Oh. I shouldn't
yeah.
have reacted this way. Oh. Do you understand? So even the way you attend to them would make them to realize without you even doing anything about it,
Mm,
would make
mm,
them to realize by themselves that I need to calm down. They are looking for solution. They are
mm,
angry and they have every right to be angry. But as a customer service representative, how are you able to manage that situation? Are you really going to find a solution for them? Or you are just going to post them and sit down and fold your hands like it's none of your business? That is why
wow.
you are there, to prefer solution to them. And they have every right to be angry. They have
Mm.
every right to be angry, but it is how you handle them that really matters a lot.
I'm clapping. I'm yet to tambourine. I would have done all those tambourine in the studio. Wow, thank you so much, Eniola. That was mind blowing. And it is even obvious from all of the comments we've been getting that people are able to, resonate with some of all of your responses so far. Thank you so much for bringing that perspective. So before I move to asking you my next question, at the beginning, I mentioned to anyone that in case you have 145,000 naira, you're not using at the moment, right? It's just sitting in your account. You're trying to think, oh, what do I do with this money? What do I do with this money? Say no more, think no further. I am here with the solution you need, right? So at Wittyville Properties, the proud sponsor of this chat, by the way, right? So we have a product that is called Green Plus Land Banking. In case land banking is very new to you, I'm sure Eniola, I think Eniola even mentioned investment and land banking, right?
Yes, yes.
So we have something for you that you can just take advantage of with just 45,000 naira. And if you're able to pay 45,000 naira here, you're able to secure one unit for yourself, then you get 35%. They call it return on investment because it's an investment, definitely. You get 35% worth of investment on your 45,000 naira in 18 months. And people will say that 18 months is far. Is that not 1 year and how many months? 6 months? Why? Why do I
Before
have to?
you close your eyes and you open it like this, 18 months is here. Oh. With the way the year is running like this.
Exactly. You won't even know. Like, when did we even start January? And this is April. April is just
My
another.
dear, like the first quarter has gone.
It is time to take advantage of real estate investment, right? So land banking, green plus land banking is something you should consider. So there's something scrolling on your screen. Visit our land listing platform at reapse.co, reapse dot co for more details. So let me move back to the fantastic guest I have here right now. Honestly, I don't want this session to end. But time, this thing called time, it should just be running and running and running and chasing up, right? So my next question for you and your largest as we wrap up is, how have you been able to navigate building? Oh, I think you've answered this question. I was going to ask you a question on trust, but I'm going to go to another question. Next. So my question for you now is, as a woman in the real estate space, right? Again, Last time I was here, I apologize again to all the men joining us. Apologies. It's still International Women.
Apologies.
Apologies.
Apologies. Apologies in
Sorry.
advance.
So I'm still going to be asking questions about women. Women in I think I was at an event some 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I became really inspired when you call one woman, like people I've never even heard about. You call one woman, they read her profile, and I'm like, are you joking? Are you serious? So there are women actually doing fantastically well in different industries. So real
True.
estate, for you as a woman that plays in the real estate, space, how do you perceive the role of women in real estate? You know, some popular ideas, some popular ideologies so far that me I've heard though. I don't know if you've heard any. No, what am I doing? Real estate. Why would I be selling land as a woman? I'm supposed to be living a soft
Ah,
life,
yeah.
field, a lot of the way. You know, all of those lines you get to see on the streets of Twitter these days. But really, how do you perceive the role of women? What role do you think? Do you think women should change, the game in the real estate space? And what contributions do you think women can also make in the real estate? That question is very long, but I'm sure you got what I'm trying to say.
So there's a saying that says, "What a man can do,
Mm,
a woman can do better."
mm,
The fact that real estate is not just for men,
mm,
is not just for men. It's a way that you can be financially free as a
mm,
woman.
mm,
Because imagine you are selling, okay, let's say, for example, you made a target that you want to sell a plot of land worth 10 million naira every month.
mm,
There's no way that you will not get at least one person that would buy from you, even if it is as low as 4 million naira. And you know that least you are getting, let's say you are getting a 10% commission is 400K. Please, in this economy that we are, which company, except you are working as a Texas or a very big, one of the big fours, that will be paying you 400K in a
mm,
month.
mm.
So the fact that you're a woman doesn't stop you from earning money. You don't like money. Uh-uh.
Ah, ah,
Hey. And real estate is not designed for just men. So we had a program yesterday for the IWD, and then we had Tope Mark Odige and some other women, in the industry come to talk and enlighten women. And then she gave an example, which I would also like to share with us. And she said she was in Dubai last week, the whole of last week, and
okay.
she got a call that her child had chicken pox, and
Ah,
they had to take him to the hospital, buy some antibiotics and treat him. And she didn't have to call her husband to send money for the treatment. There
hmm,
and there, she sent the money to them for the treatment and even extra.
hmm,
Like, you don't have to wait for a man or
hmm,
your husband to send you money before you do certain things.
hmm.
Fine, they have responsibilities, like they are supposed to, be the one
Yeah,
to provide for the family. But there are some things that you shouldn't even bother them about. Like, you can easily do that for yourself. And it is when you are financially free, when you have your own money, that you can do all of those things. They did not say real estate, especially for men,
actually.
or real estate was designed for only women alone.
Mm,
Do you understand? So there's no profession in this world that I don't think women cannot do. In short, a woman will do it better.
mm,
Okay, so imagine you're going to market a product to a company. A
yeah.
man is going and a woman is going. They will give a woman more audience than a man
Don't
because she
let the men.
has the ability to convince people. Apologies to all the men. Oh. I don't mean to, but it is what it is. right?
Wow.
That is why you see most of these financial institutions, they have women marketers than men marketers. Why?
Hmm.
Because women have the ability to convince people to buy.
Hmm.
There was also someone in the panel section yesterday, and she was a woman and she was a quantity surveyor.
Hmm.
I know men to be quantity surveyors,
Tech-
but there
Yeah.
was a woman there, and she was
Wow.
saying is that she was the only quantity surveyor that was in her company. So she had to be the one to wear trouser and footwear and sneakers and go to sites every day, measure the land, bend down and all those things. And I'm like, I was very impressed
Wow.
because this is a woman doing what everybody would say is a man's job, right?
Hmm.
So I don't think um, real estate was just designed for men.
Mm-hmm.
In short,
Hmm.
a woman would do a better job or is likely to do a better job. Let me not annoy the men by saying would do a better job.
But
A
it's
man is
but
more likely to do a better job,
hmm.
right, than a man. So women in real estate, in short, most of the marketers that we have presently in my company, they are women. That is it. They are women. You would hardly see a man, though you see men, right? You see men because when in short, you see women with their sneakers and their trousers, they are ready to go to sites, they are ready to
Like,
follow you, they're ready to do all of these things, and that is how it should be. We shouldn't
hmm.
just be leaving everything to the men. There are things that in this world of today, we are seeing women that are driving korope, that they are
Yes,
driving bike.
it has
We are
become
seeing
normal.
women, yes, I've seen a welder woman before. Do you
Hmm.
understand? So all of these things that we feel that it is just for the men, we are seeing women also doing it. So
Hmm.
we shouldn't just feel like or be set back that this one is only for women, for only for men. No, let the men be doing it. I cannot do it. Rara, oh.
I'm this person
Please.
is a man. I am sure you are a man. Estate land and properties is
You will turn yourself to a man
new.
because you have to if you know what you want from it and you know that it's something that you enjoy doing, go for it.
Hmm.
Don't let any man stop you. Don't let anything that they are saying in one place that no, it's only men that can be doing it. I will do it and I will do it better.
Wow.
So
So this is already causing a stirring in our comments box. I can see
we are
smoke.
sorry, the men. We are sorry, the men. We are sorry,
Someone
the men.
men rule forever. Men they rule forever.
There's no
Yes.
we are breaking this rule. We are breaking the rule. There's no rule anywhere.
Yes. Thank you so much, Eniola. Ah, I am very, very tempted to wrap up at this point. Why? Because we've spent more than the designated. But I really want to appreciate everyone that joined us in the beginning and still thank you so much. Even if you just at the middle, thank you for sticking with us. So this man is in the comments. He's saying that he knows you. Well, I don't know if he knows you, but I don't know him. But please, we do not subscribe to violence of any form. Chat, please. Thank you so much, Eniola. It
Thank
has
you.
been
Thank you for
fun
having me.
having you here. Really, I look forward to having another conversation with you. Right? Don't worry.
Thank
I'm going
you.
to. You already spoke about building relationships, so I'm going to keep in touch with you. Right? So
No
everyone,
problem.
so if you are still watching, please drop some up from this session, how it has helped you. So Eniola, at this point, I think you should actually share your contact. Yes, please share your contact, share anything, just share. People want to, in case anyone wants to reach out to you after this chat or even while they watch later, because this is going to be uploaded on, it's going to be published, sorry, on our blog platform. So it will still be there for anyone to pick it up and watch. So you can share your contact information with us now. Hi, Annie. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I'm trying to
Okay.
drop it on the comment section.
Okay. So I can see that. So thank you so much, Eni. Okay, so I
Thank you
think
for
this one
having me.
only one that can see, not everybody.
Oh,
So
okay.
yes, you can just detect your number.
Okay, so you can reach me on WhatsApp. My number is 09057478544. 09057478544. And then you can connect with me on LinkedIn. Eniola Faleke. I'm Eniola Faleke on LinkedIn. Then on IG and Twitter, Krista Diva. So the Krista is CHRISTER
Hmm.
underscore DIVA.
No, it's
CHRISTER
G.
underscore DIVA. Yeah.
Ah.
So
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You made this
thank
fun too
you.
lot, and I'm sure everyone, just the way we've had a lot of comments, right? Thank you so much for choosing to do this with us. Thank you so much for responding when I reached out, Thank you.
Ah. I'm really glad. I'm really glad I was able to, share all of these tips.
Yes. So you blew my mind at the point when I reached out, and you didn't even let me explain a lot. You just said, "Oh, you're willing to give it a try, even though it's going to be your first time." And honestly, this does not feel like a first time. Yes, it doesn't. I'm sure everyone agrees with me. It doesn't feel like you're doing this for the first time. So thank you so much for this privilege, right?
Thank
I
you. Thank you so much.
and everyone so far has had a good time. So right about now, I'm going to let you go and enjoy the rest of your holiday. It's still Good Friday. Thank
Yes.
you.
Happy Good Friday, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful holiday ahead.
Amazing. So right about now, you're going to be seeing just my face on the screen. And Ella has to go now. Thank you so much, ma'am. Wow, wow, that was fantastic. That was mind blowing. Thank you to our fantastic guests, Eniola Faleke. And in case you are someone, not someone, you're an important person, everyone is important, by the way, you would like to feature on this chat, it's called Wittychat Live. You can please send a DM to Wittyville Properties on Instagram. Wittyville Properties, or anyone in your circle, in your community, who would be willing and interested to share their personal stories on how they entered into the real estate space, how it is currently going, and general insights and tips on, real estate development, everything property and land related. Please reach out to us, Wittyville Properties, on Instagram. Send a DM, follow us on Instagram. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, this is your time to subscribe. Subscribe right now. And also give this video a like. Yes, you have to give it a like. You need to be good. It's Good Friday. Come on. So, thank you so much to everyone that has joined so far. I remain your favorite host, Dorcas Adejoro. And don't forget, at the beginning, yes, I remembered. I remembered starting with saying something like, if you have a vacant plot of land, you already own a land, you are not in category of people that are still looking out to buy investments. You already have a piece of land, but you have not developed anything on your land. It is still vacant. And you are wondering, what is the best way for me to even know how much this land is? Eniola came here right now and she said she was trying to give an example, right, of a land that was bought or sold at 6 million naira, but is currently now selling at 40 million naira, right? You have a land and there's nothing on it, and you're interested in knowing how to do that, right? I'm going to be giving you two tips, just two, but you're going to have to visit our blog for the remaining information or the remaining details, right? I know you love gist. I love gisting too. So I'm going to give you two tips. First one is to look for similar properties in your area. Similar properties in your area, right? When you have gotten something similar to what you currently have, for instance, you have a vacant piece of land or plot of land or acres of land somewhere in Ibejuleki, right? And you're trying to find out how much it is going for in the current sale or market. You have to research on how much they are selling that type of land you have currently, right? And you can't do that without knowing the size of the land, the shape, the topography, square meters, all of those details. You need them, right? Those are two tips to get you started on knowing how to estimate your vacant um, plots or plots of land. I'm sure you found that useful. There are so many useful tips you would find on our blog platform, eorblog.com, EORE. Scrolling just across your screen right now, you should visit our blog to get a lot of useful and educating content when it comes to um, landed properties, when it comes to anything in the real estate market. It doesn't have to be just even the land, right? Things about economic decisions, things about government polls, all those kind of things. You find them on our blog site, so you should visit. Right, gradually we have come to the end of Wittychat Live for the month of March. It's been a fantastic journey coming here weekly to do this, hosting people as guests. I mean, sharing and getting to interact with them. And I'm grateful for everyone that has joined, people that have been joining us from the beginning, even till now. Thank you so much. We promise to bring you more inspiring guests in the month of April. We're wrapping up March, wrapping up first quarter. Don't forget to evaluate your goals, analyze them, see how you're doing so that you can prepare for the second quarter of the year 2024. It's time to sign out. Again, my name is Dorcas Adejoro. You can also check me out on LinkedIn, Instagram. Reach out 081. Okay, no, I'm going to give you the official number so you can call 081 3888 3406. 081 3888 3406. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I've had a good time with you. Thank you for dropping comments. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for turning on notification buttons. It's time to go now. Enjoy the rest of your holidays. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Bye.